Okay. I think it's working. This time, I'm definitely not muted. So, like yesterday, there's not going to be a need for me to unlist this. I'm just going to check everything real quick, make sure everything's working. To go. Probably delete one. There's just probably this folder over here. There. Bada boom, we're good. Okay. Man, it's nice. So, I streamed yesterday, but I was muted the whole time. So I was like, man, that doesn't really count. So, welcome to everyone to the stream. I'll be pulling it up my computer real quick so I can actually read chat this time. Is this working? Oh, I think this was a. Yep, figured that chat was gonna work. Docs. Chat. I can change what the thing is. Okay. Is it working? Is it working? It says it's sending. Hopefully my Ethernet agrees with my computer today, so I can just. Hey.
Yo, what's up?
Nothing much. I decided to stream Melty because I streamed it yesterday, but my mic wasn't muted the whole time, so I was like, yeah, that doesn't count. So I might go over what I was talking about yesterday, but a lot more brief, and then just play Melty Blood and talk about Melty. Nothing.
Wait, say that one more time.
I was streaming yesterday. I was helping Chase with something in Melty Blood, but it was muted the whole time. So while the people in Discord VCs heard it, the VOD's unusable since I was just muted. So I was like, that doesn't really count as a stream, and I wanted to like put it on YouTube. So I was like, man, I'll just do this tomorrow after I come back from work. And then I came back from work. I slept for an hour, and I was like, man, I should do this now. So
All right, yeah.
I'm gonna talk about Melty Blood, talk about Sea White Land, and then talk more plays of Melty Blood. Maybe.
All right, cool. Man. I don't have nothing to say about Sea White Line because I don't practice enough to know that matchup.
Honestly,
that character's just
that character is yeah. I want to talk about her a little bit, but this time I have like, maybe, I should probably pull up a notepad so I can keep my thoughts organized. But I'm more organized than I was like a couple of days ago, I feel. So this is probably just gonna quickly, like, over a course of like 30 minutes, quickly give like the Sea White Land, anti Sea White Land rundown. I guess the anti Nick rundown. I guess he's the only one that plays that character. So if you know how to play against her better, you can character better as well.
Right, yeah.
Yep. So
let me hop in the stream actually real quick. Once you start.
I started the stream, I think. Although I don't know if I sound okay on the stream. I have not opened it up in a chat yet. So I should do that now. I kind of want to start using my channel a little bit more, but there's also the problem that I have loud parents. So if I play and then then they're here, and it's like I can't talk that much, and it's like, man, I can't do anything.
Can't do shit out here, man.
Yeah. But they're not here right now.
I understand it.
They're in they're in Texas for something. So I got today and tomorrow to like record something. I'll probably start actually working on the HQuad guide since I actually record audio for it now. They're not here, but yeah, that guy's been on the back burner for like months. I hate making guides for my character because it's like,
I mean, like, you're the only person who plays that character, so like at this point, like,
yeah. You see, that's the issue, is because I don't consider myself good enough to make a good guide for that character. Like, I know it's whack, and I know everyone's like, the guide would still be good, but I feel like I hold myself to a higher standard than just an okay guide. But like that's all I can make right now. So I'm like, I should just make an okay guide and just post it. And if I ever feel like redoing it, I can redo it in the future. Anyway,
Right.
guess that's enough talking. I should pull up the set that I wanted to talk about on YouTube. That's important. Put that in over here. What else is there? Fine. So I had a set versus Nick White Len, and some of the stuff I did in it was okay, and some of the other stuff I did in the set was awful. So I'm just gonna quickly talk about that set. I'm just gonna skip around because I watched it again yesterday. And I was like, man, I played kind of ass during. But
Let me. You gonna like post a link or something so I can see too, or
oh yeah, I'll share my screen to Discord, I think. Also, what the fluff? Why is my Grand Blue Fantasy video that I made out of like, man, I should just make it, and then it has like 90 views. I don't know why.
oh yeah, what is it? The YouTube algorithm is actually like really good at promoting content for people with lower sub counts, right?
Yeah, but it's like, it's like a dog video. It has like, I'm like, man, maybe I should do more Grand Blue content because I like playing that game. I didn't actually expect. I expected it to set like 10 views as I watched it. I guess people enjoy because that's not even like used for it. Okay, so let me double check, make sure everything is okay. That's on that tab. Fine. This is not fine. Okay, everything is okay. So I should be able to swap to this. Nope, wrong thing. Yeah. Okay, this should be work, and I should be able to share my screen. And if I share like the tab, it freezes and runs at like 30 FPS. So I'm gonna share a screen at like change stream quality to. I might change it to 720 just so I can make sure that my thing is running full speed. It's kind of slow, but it's fine. Okay. So, also, I should in the second tab, what I should do is pull up the other VOD that I wanted to look at. I went to Melty.games and was looking at some VODs of a Half Moon Satsuki player versus C White Land, and I thought some pretty interesting stuff in the matchup. Although I probably should have also in my free time looked at Onion Lust versus Nick, because he tends to lose that set, at least as it is on Melty.games. Nobody uploads every single set on Melty.games, so it might be someone just, not uploading all their sets, but the ones that are on here are of him losing, so might be able to see what stuff that he's doing wrong and give advice, even though I don't even know if Onion plays H-Sats like that anymore. I barely see him. He's not on when I play. So
yeah, no, I don't really be seeing him, but I'm assuming that like he still knows.
Yeah.
Just the basics. Well, not even just the basic stuff, but like just the character.
White Land. Where's White Land? Is it W Land or WHIT? It's W.Land. Okay, found it. Usa had really good VOD. Not Usa, Yura, my bad. He's the H. Satsuki GOAT. 10 years, and he's still pretty good on the character. And
still played?
Well, I don't think he plays anymore because like the Japanese set scene is even deader than the American one, frankly. But he played like 2 years ago, and he played back in like 2012. So. And I should actually probably play some music in the background. Although the issue comes from the fact that, man, I don't know how to do YouTube stream music backgrounds because I don't want to get copyrighted by anything, but I also don't want it to be like dead in the water.
Video game music, bro. They do that all the time. Like, what is it? Your fighting game content creator, Lord Knight, and all them niggas. They use like Sage Jam. He'll use
the Melty Blood, yeah, bro. I feel like I should just make a playlist or whatever. Let me think of a video game soundtrack that I like. Chained Echoes. let's do that game soundtrack. Oh, actually, just use Sea of Stars. I'm pretty sure that one's also copyright free, and it's probably better for just background music in general. It's kind of loud. Shuffle. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so I got everything set up now. So what I'm just going to quickly go over is mention on the things, right? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so what I'm going to quickly go over is the Sea White Lens stuff, like basic anti-Sea White Lens stuff. So I'm going to first talk about like spacing and what the character is going to be doing in neutral. Then I'm going to talk about really quickly about her defense, and then last but not least, I'm going to talk about her offense and why it's bad in quotation marks. So I feel like I could probably go into like any spot in this video that's not me getting combo and talk about how Sea White Lens neutral is very annoying. Okay, I think this should be good. So I'm leaving offense here because I got comboed and hit by something. And this is pretty much what you're supposed to do in Sea White Lens offense versus Sea White Lens in general. So you want, first things first, you need to have her in the corner because dealing with her mid-screen is just a whole bunch of headaches because she has the invul forward dash and then it goes and transfers into like a low profile. That's something I learned yesterday. And then she has the annoying backdash. It's not that annoying, but it's still, still a backdash. It's not awful backdash. Then she has big things that she has is like the 4-frame DP, Ice Sheet, which is invul frame 2. And while it's like, you can jump it on reaction, but if you're committing to something, it's just gonna. And she also has Ice. Like, Ice is the big thing. So what you want to do is that she has the upward icicle, the normal icicle, and then she has. Is this capturing my mouse? Let me check. I think the screen capture.
Yeah, no, I see your mouse.
Okay, yeah. So she has this upwards ice. She has the regular ice, and it goes about here, mid screen. And she also has like the throwable ice on 421. I think this is 214 ice, and throwable ice is 421. No, wait, 214 is DP, so this is 236.
Yeah, 214 is. Yeah.
So this is 236B, I believe, and 236A is the horizontal one, and Ice Sheet Throw is 421A and 421B. 421A goes about here, 421B is long, and it goes here, here, something like that.
Okay.
So what you want to do in general versus Len is that you need her in the corner because dealing with her in the corner is way less annoying than dealing with her anywhere else. So you need her stuck here. How you do that is either you can be like me and be an idiot and get hit by something, probably something stupid, probably lose jumping, and then have her and get out somehow, and then she's in the corner for you, and it's not as annoying. Or you can just like smartly maneuver around basketball. I think I do that later in the set. I'll come to that example. And then you want her here, and you want to be out of range of these two icicles, but also close enough that if she does 421A greedily, you can dash in, but a little bit farther away than that, so you can like ID in. Because the three things that she's gonna do in the corner is like she's not gonna present basketball to you. She's gonna present these icicles, the charged ice, and Ice Sheet, so like that. So 421A barely goes anywhere, and she's gonna try to use it to make it annoying,
like keep you at a
distance, so she can gain some space and go back to a more fair position. So you pretty much have to like play relatively aggressively at keeping her in and boxing her in from like relatively far away. Some characters like Koma, he can pull up a little closer because he has a lot better tools. Like Koma's dash 5B is super strong in this matchup because Koma's dash is just silly. Same startup as Koaku's, but it's like much faster, and his 5B is much better at just calling out icicles. So the up ices here, I'm not really committing to anything because I put bomb, so I just hit the bomb. I see the ice throw, and I know because my character is bomb, I know that this is gonna hit her, and I can combo into an air combo and not worry about this icicle. But let's say like you were playing like Tono or something, and she does this ice throw. What you want to do is that you're probably going to be standing a little bit closer, so like around here, waiting out the ice. And as soon as you see the ice, though, you got dash 2C. You don't get like a combo or whatever, but the idea is that you want to get close enough so you can do the anti DPOS of 2A5D. Because frankly, if you don't do that OS versus this character, you're just gonna have a bad time. Because if it was just the DP, you could play around it by like baiting it or just positioning well. But this character has like a invul forward dash that's not invul frame 1, but it's still invul enough to be annoying. She has the ice sheet, which is not invul frame 1, but invul frame 2, so that it discourages you from like doing a late meteor or whatever. And she has that and sea moon mechanic, so there's very little point in trying to do like a delayed meaty to catch her unless you're like really, really sure on what she's going to do on wake up and you want to get like a huge punish. But there is a good point in trying to like force her into the corner and get like nice sweep knockdowns or just basic knockdowns so you can run basic. Once she's mid screen, because I didn't properly convert this because I thought there would be less gravity. This is where she becomes like super duper annoying because she has this basketball item. Not item, but the basketball normal, which is JB charge, I believe. JC charge is the downwards.
Yeah, JC. Wait. Let me see. Get the wiki for you.
I kind of made a mistake here because I should have just JB'd because Nick's basketball here was pretty bad. It's not facing me like at all. She had to air dodge if she wanted this basketball to be a good idea. I should have just pressed JB. I think I was scared of ice fart, but yeah. Right.
So JC is, or held JC is the upward one, and J2C is the downward one.
Okay, so they're both JC. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's where she becomes annoying because she has JC to trigger procs guard and make walking on the ground in mid screen annoying mess, and she has the J2C to prevent like IED approaches from being as strong. If your character has a low profile dash, like this is another reason why Koma is so annoying for this character. Like Koaku's dash is tall, so she would have gotten hit by this dashing regardless. But Koma, he's just gonna go right under it and then pull up on her, and she's in a horrible situation. Koaku, she just has to either IED block or like just dash block. Both are pretty bad for Koaku because her dash stats aren't all that amazing, but it's dealing with the procs guard that these balls create and ice as well that becomes super annoying and tedious. And when you get tired of this character, you're just going to run into a whole bunch of these. Like, I think I do. I get this clean hit. Yeah. I was a little too far on that dash, but I think that's kind of what I was talking about earlier on how you want to be in a good position to threaten dash forward on ice. Yeah, I was too far. I shouldn't have walked back. I probably should have stayed around here instead of back here. But even then, I dashed up into the ice to get rid of it as soon as possible. So she can't do anything as scary. I'm just gonna ignore my offense and my character's offense is different because, you know, long normals that aren't as amazing at pulling up and bad dash. So I'm trying to box her by just keeping her in the corner and calling out super aggressive.
Yeah.
See, there's up ice in the air. Gotta be careful throwing out buttons like that. I think I saw the super jump and I was like, oh, press JB.
Yeah, that was huge.
He doesn't get anything like humongous off of it though, so that one was
max range too.
Talk about the offense. I'll look at the offense more in training mode because this character's offense is bad generally. See, so I don't really force Nick to go into the corner. She kind of just overextends here, trying to JC a single hit, but she doesn't do the full way of throw in time. So she realized she made a mistake and she doesn't want to approach too much because she has a life lead. So she puts herself in the corner, and it's my job now to properly get in. I get mixed up here because I thought this was charged ice. Charged ice takes a while for the ice on the ground to form, so I thought I could dash through it. That was just my character is pretty lucky in that she has JC that can beat both DP and catch her pressing buttons in the ice, because that's another white land tactic that's pretty common. Just sitting inside ice and pressing buttons. I call out the ice here, a really preemptive dash under, and it works out in my favor. So another thing, I know I said I was going to talk about like running offense versus character a little later. It's much better to get hit by that DP non-counter hit than it is to get hit by a counter hit. Because she gets like an actual combo on a counter hit without spending meter.
Because it only hits once, right?
Yeah. I didn't care there because I had first.
What was that move?
That's 421C. It's her Icy. It's the one that's invul frame 2. That's annoying to deal with because she has like other invul options like her DP. You have to punish it as she does shortly after this animation, but she low profiles a little bit during it, and my button stopped being active as soon as it would have hit her.
Mm-hmm. And then he, okay.
So I'm just trying to use JC, like charge, to... Now that's unfortunate. That's just like slightly above it. Yeah, so you want to position yourself to not lose to like immediate ball or orb in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Super jump is actually really, really good for dealing with orb like this, because if you super jump from where I dash jumped, you cover the whole distance, you're underneath the orb, and you pull up right next to her, so it's pretty much a jump scare for her. That dash jump worked pretty well too, because again, you want to be under the orb, so you ideally want to deal with it by running at her and forcing her to do something silly. But I kind of overextended here because I did a double jump, because I was trying to call out like her own double jump.
Mm-hmm.
But she IEDs through not IED, but she air dashes through me and lands, so I put myself in a horrible position here. And I got Aaron blockable.
Yeah.
So pretty much, I feel like that game is a pretty good example, even though I lost it, of what you're supposed to do versus white land in neutral. You have to keep you need to push her to the corner by just staying out of range of 2B is the big one. That button's kind of big, but at max range, she's not going to be able to get a very good combo off of it. So you need to stay out of range of the ices, 2B, but stay close enough so that you can dash through the charged ice. Because 421B charge is the super annoying part of your offense. Let me open up training mode real quick so I can showcase that character's offense. So, because, not offense, but I guess defense. I'm going to use my character because that's the one I'm most confident in showcasing defense for. Well, I'm still sharing the primary screen, so I think you should be able to see it. I have to.
Yeah, I see what's going on. It's pulling up right now.
Yeah. Okay. Where is white land? Right here. LT is kind of loud. And then I need to quickly pull up the training mode tool so I can run this faster. Yep, there's comes training mode tool. I bungus. Anyway, let me resize Melty so people can see the meter. Double checking the stream to make sure it looks okay on there. It's off. It's whack. Let me do this. Okay, this is fine, I guess. Search. Link. Where's the VC thing? It's browser source, I think. See. Okay, that's all fixed. So if we save it, the most annoying thing this character does on offense is DP. So I'm just gonna do a basic combo from. I'll just do a basic combo. I didn't need to do all that. So this character, what she does on defense is this 214A DP.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's properly timed. I think that was too late. Yeah, that was too late. That was a frame too late. That one was good. So she does that and the fake one. I forget the input for the fake one. I think
The
it's...
fake one is B.
Yeah.
Wait.
Is it 421? 236? 22? What's the input for the fake DP? I forget.
Let me look at it. Yeah, it's 22B.
22? She has a 22 series? I didn't even know that. So that's the fake one. She also has 421C.
Okay.
Okay, so first things first, 421C is not invul in startup, but it's invul starting from frame 4. If she gets interrupted during the startup, she doesn't lose meter, but she does get counter hit. However, the issue comes from the fact that 421 is a true blue DP. If you meaty properly with an A button, it will counter hit. It will hit your recovery, and A button recoveries typically do not have counter hits done, so you can get away with that. Because of that, if you are able to get like a good meaty on her, you can run the 2A 5D OS, which completely screws with that. However, the issue usually comes from the fact that people will get screwed over by this one. That one is invul for 20 frames. Yeah, it's invul for like 19 frames, and then it has 10 frames of recovery, pretty much. Not 10, 16. So people are like, oh, I can't 2A5D the OS because then this will happen. However, the thing people don't know is that Koha there is +8. So you're still supposed to 2A5D the OS, but if you see this happen, you just mash. That's a really common knowledge check that happens that Nick gets away with, because people are like, my thing did hit. How am I supposed to, like, bro, you're plus. If you're doing like the 2A5D OS, you can just punish her like that. Like, let me re-record that so that you can see that I'm blocking after it. I think streaming it to Discord and streaming to Discord on YouTube is disagreeing with my laptop a little bit. So that's me blocking after it as soon as I'm done. But if I run the 2A5D OS, do it right. I'm catching her frame 2 because I'm doing it a little late, but you can actually get like a perfect punish. It's tight though. Yeah, it's very tight to get that punish. But you are, if you're scared of her DPing after the thing, because you're not. Yeah, that's a punish there. If you're scared of her DPing you afterwards, you can just block. Because, like, let's record a version of her doing the 2-2A, 2B into a real DP. Dang, see, there's so much recovery. I'm not. Right, is it? Did the dummy desync? I think it did. Yeah, it desynced the frame. Let me try it again. Please be correct. I think there's a punish there because I didn't get the shield. If you're scared of that happening, you can just block. And the thing is, another thing that happens is that after the block, they're like, what do I do about J214C afterwards? So, let's... I probably should have re-recorded these dummies, like, beforehand. Then, using training mode would have flubbed it up anyway, so...
I think the main reason why my knowledge of this matchup is kind of skewed is because I've only ever played against Nick on H Nania.
Yeah, and that character doesn't have like a really good way to.
Yeah, no, like so there's mainly issues with securing a meaty after air throw. Because I don't get that. Like I don't get meaties after air throw. So like, I would run up after getting an air throw in the corner, trying to like get my offense going again because I'm tired of her running away, and she would just like either fake DP or DP and then get out.
Okay, so
it was like,
bro, I hate this character. I hate laughing versus this character. Recording dummies versus this character is giving me a headache. Okay, you're gonna have to trust me here. I hate saying this, but you're gonna have to trust me that when she does DP into J236, there's a 7-frame gap. This means most characters who have an EXDP can just fire it off and they will hit her afterwards. If you have a 5-frame or faster 5A that hits her from that distance, you can get a 5A counter hit punish into like a strong beefy combo. There's some characters who get like better combos off of different starters. Like I labbed this for Apples like about a month ago. And Tono, his 5A won't reach because C-Tono's 5A is like a low kick, right? But if he does EXDP, he gets a 100% proration combo that launches her into the air, so you have like a billion years to confirm. Right. I'm going to try one more time to get a good version of this dummy. If it doesn't work, I'll swap to offense because I don't want to do this all day. I just want to... This is the real issue of running out dummies on characters you don't parlay. So I'm not used to the timing of fake DP into real type DP. Keep doing the real DP too early.
So it's what 2-2 and then 2-1-4 and then 2-3-6 like all in the air.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm not used to the recovery on fake DP, so I don't play this character.
Oh, that's 100% understandable.
That one probably won't work, but let's hope it does. Okay, that one worked. Finally.
Okay, cool.
Like, you can see me get the punish there, but let's say I don't believe I can hit 5A.
Raid. Oh my goodness.
Can I get... I can get like a real combo there, quote unquote. I don't feel like doing a real combo, but the point is,
Wait, you did the 2A5 DOS, and then after that block the DP, and then hit the 5. That's a lot of counter play.
yeah, that's. I mean, you could just do the 2A5 DOS and hit 2A, but again, you can mistime that.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing there. Or you can just do like a delay, a meaty 2A, and then delay that, because if you get like hit regular hit by the TP, it's not that big a deal. But like, let's say you're like OS, yeah, you just take us like a basic. Like let's say, because if you get that,
Yeah.
you get like a full combo. I can get like 5k here. If you can get like the 5A counter hit on the DP 236, you steal them of 100 meter, and you get like a huge combo. So it's a pretty big deal if you. Yeah. So
Yeah. No, I get the idea.
when it comes to this move, it's not really as big a deal on Wake Up. But what's really, and not this one, Dummy 3. 421C is annoying in block string offense, because it's what? It's invo starting from frame 4. So like, let's say you leave like a 4-frame gap between something. Let me clear this save state real quick. F1's reset, okay. So we're gonna say that, let's set the dummy to all block. So we're gonna start save state as soon as I hit 5C. And we're going to get a dummy recording that does 421C. That's matching it. Like, let's say a very common H Kohaku block string is 5C, 5B charge. That leaves like a 3-ish frame gap usually. It's not going to come out there, but I think if I do something like this. Yep.
That's crazy.
So, this is annoying. Like, it's very annoying. Because you guess this, and but what you're supposed to do is stuff like this. Like, you know she can do it, so. You're supposed to. You have to wait till you're supposed to bait it with a first beat into. I didn't even know it could hit like that. I'm not gonna do anything fancy. You have to wait until she's finished the crouching animation. But you get like a counter hit starter. Bruh. Do you have to delay the jump? Yeah, you have to delay the jump. In a real match?
You're finding out your own matchup knowledge.
Yeah.
Damn.
See, because you get a counter hit starter on this. So you can get like your big bombos off this. Because counter hit starter in the corner, yada yada yada. So that's like the big things on her defense. You gotta learn that the fake DP is not that big a deal. If you have like a 4-frame 2A, or you have a 4-frame button, or something that's easily bufferable, like I guess like Len's the only real character that has something that's super easy to buffer there, because she has 3C that comes out frame 5, I think. But yeah. Although Lens probably has an issue of trying to actually meaty her.
I'd say most of my characters have like a fast enough 5A to get that. Or I'd say all of them do.
Yeah, you can't do it too preemptively. You have to delay the jump a little bit.
Oh, so you have to do it on reaction.
Yeah, I think you don't want to press a button. Yep, just hold, jump forward. As soon as you see the flash, jump forward, and you're safe. Yep. So that's how you bait it. And it's like you're resetting off what is probably plus pressure. And Nick doesn't tend to like DP people jumping in. She usually does like 5D shield. 5D shield is super strong in this character because since it's a frame 4 special, she always gets access to a guaranteed counter hit on it. There's pretty much no real like super special counterplay other than this character's shield is a lot stronger than general Seaman shields because their 4-frame button is their DP, and it's relatively easy to input. Now let's talk.
Gets asked in the chat. J236C cancel is shieldable on flash, right?
Yes, but you generally don't get anything off. Depends on your character's shield counter though. Where is dummy that I set for it? Oh, it's not gonna work because I.
You can't.
Yeah. Damn, I think I got a cold now. Working in the ice for like an hour gets you a cold.
Damn.
Surprise no one. 214A 236, yeah. And it's blocking. Because typically what happens, you don't get punished because she recovers. Like you can like call her out with something, but you can see that she's able to land and block. For HM, you gotta be careful though, because you don't want to. 5A is generally the better answer, because yeah. Call out 5A is like especially privileged though, because it hits her out from far there, and leads into this huge combo.
Amen.
Now that's defense. I mean, that's running offense versus this character. Next thing is blocking this character. There's 3 main things I want to say that you gotta know versus this character. Although I have no idea of the inputs for it, so excuse me as I bumble around in training mode to actually showcase it. Set up. Okay, that should be fun. Dummy blocking. Okay, so there's 2B and how 2B hit 1 cancels into dash, and 3C is it? No, that's not it. What's the button that moves forward? Is it 4C? No. There's a button that... Is it 3B? Does this character have a 3B? Is it 5B? Yeah. So charge 5B, regular 5B, 2B hit 1, and 2B hit 2 are both the normals that this character will be frequently, or this character, and by this character I mean Nick, will be searching frequently for a dash up on. However, as you can see in training mode, it is hella seeable. It's difficult.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's not like free, but most characters in response to this, even on reaction, can get like a 2A mash. Like before she can even press anything.
Okay, so when is her dash actionable?
It's dash actionable frame 20. It's like a really slow dash.
Good lord.
Frame 20. So she's actionable frame 22, I think. However, there's her dash is whack. I think it might be 23. I think there's extra something. I think it's 23. The fastest thing I'm able to get is 2A on frame 27 and throw on frame 24. Yeah, her dash is pretty bad.
Wow.
So on frame one
I guess it's
reaction,
just the distance.
yeah, you want to match 2A and not 5A because this character's dash is low profile. So if I record a dummy of me just sending it, you can see that she's dashing under my 5A. And H-Core has the 5A that hits crouchers. So you know her dash is low profile.
Right.
Yeah, so you want to match 2A in response to it. Because while it's involved from frame 6 to 15, everything else of the part of the dash is not involved. What else about her offense trips people up? Okay, so Ice Sheet Oki. I have no idea how it works. I just know that there's some setups into it that are like fake as yeah. Computer guard. This is a common one. Yeah. This one's super fake. 23641A. I don't know how to do ice properly. Is it 421B uncharged? 210. What is? It has to be. Does anyone know this? Ice pillar. Does anyone know the input for that?
Let me see.
I think it might just be 421A. It might be 421A. No, I don't feel like it's 421A though. But I know this.
Oh, it's 421B, but the distance you control with 4 or 6.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just 421A, but you can. Okay. Oh, I didn't even know that. That's good to know.
Yeah.
So this is a common one that I see often. 236 charge, 421A, 4. This one's fake. You just hold up in between the gap. Like that's yeah, there's no real mix. You don't have to hold this one. Like yeah, she can try to lock you in. This set the CPU to stand block. She can try to lock you in with buttons. That's not really all that good. But if she does that, there's no real mix, quote unquote. It's just a block string. Yeah, you can. Wait, let me show my inputs real quick. I just realized I've just not been showing my inputs to anyone the whole time. I'm an idiot. Anyway, I'm seeing this. I see the ice. I'm holding up forward, and I'm getting block. I'm getting auto guard. You can just like if you see this, just hold up. I mean, if you see this in pressure, there's like nothing that block strings into it anyway. So you can just. Oh. Nothing's plus enough. Like that's like what 20 frame gap, and you can see her doing it too. So it's like. It's like if you mash into her or something like that, it might be shiced, but you can just land throw her. If you have command grab, even better, because you get to do beams. She's typically not doing it that close that like basic jump forward will stop it, but she's usually doing it at, let me get a better distance from the. She's usually doing stuff like this. What is it, 5B? Yeah. This distance, 5B. 5B hits here. I should layer that situation just a little bit more. So, 5. Yeah, that's a pretty common situation. So you see the ice. Damn, throw even hits it from here.
Damn.
If you do like a super late jump, you might have to hold it, but man, weird spike. Wow.
Wow.
You can just dash throw it. Of course, she can just let it go early, like something like this. But I'm pretty sure once she starts the charge, she has to let it rock. Okay, that's a relatively late one. But she doesn't even get a combo off of this.
Yeah, it's just there.
And if you're like Madman, you might be able to throw it. And if you just J9 this version, that's not punished, but it comes like dangerously close. It's that throw hits her like 3 frames after the neutral frame is over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this isn't all that scary unless you're like mashing counter hit into it. Because then you get popped up and you get like, you eat a full combo. But if you're just either dashing in reaction to the... Like, you can dash block. Of course, you don't want to do that too much because, you know, you can just hold up.
Right.
And she's not... 236B is not going to hit you. And nothing she has is going to move her close enough. Yeah, his character's block string offense has a whole bunch of holes that you can poke through. I've been at this for almost an hour, so I'll just wrap it up real quick with something else. Like, one last thing about her offense that's super fake. It's twirl. I forget the input for twirl. Again, I don't play this character. I only labbed against her once because I lost to Nick really badly. I think it was like 10-3, and I was like, man, this character is supposed to suck. So I'm just going to go into trade mode and...
Twirl is DP.
Okay.
So 623A is the sweep.
So this is a sweep version.
623B is the overhead. And then EX is just the multi-hit.
Yeah, right. No one uses EX in pressure. So I'm just gonna... This one is like... It's one of those things that you... somebody either tells you or you like notice and you're like, man, this move actually just sucks. So I'm just gonna...
You can jump it on reaction, right?
You don't even have to jump it on reaction. If your character is like not garbage, you probably can just... Now, if you have eyes or if you notice something, you can just as soon as you see the twirl, you can just delay 5A. Because this is just so much faster. If I try to do delay 5A, I'm just gonna get hit blocking. Even better if you do like a delay 2A. Because you can see my inputs, I'm pressing 2A like super late. And while that would counter hit the twirl when it comes to overhead, it's never going to lose to the low. It's one of those moves that's like completely knowledge check. There is the fake version which is, I believe, 22A. It might be 22C. Let me double check. It's 22C. But as you can see, it's 39 frames. And if you're doing what I told you to earlier, you're got the most that you're just gonna have. Yeah, and you're +5. I'm +5 after this whiffs. Like she's not gonna get counter hit or whatever. But I can just. If you're like doing something like that, you're just gonna catch her like that. Like if I'm doing like 2A 2C, delayed like that, I'm gonna catch her recovery, and it's not gonna lose to the yeah. It's not gonna lose to that version. Gets a full combo on that one, and I'm at least forcing a block on this one at the very least. If I'm not like straight up hitting her, this move is like. If you're getting like mixed by this move, it's like basic homework versus this character. So I feel like I talked about everything about this character that I wanted to. And I think like the very last thing I'll do is like I'll look at a set of Yura versus a good a relatively good C White Land. And we'll look at what he was doing. Because HSATs, like specifically HSATs, has some pretty good answers for anti-C White Land. This isn't as useful for Chase as I wanted it to be. Because I knew for a fact there's not that many F
Satsuki?
Yeah, I don't think there's many F Sasukis in JP.
Yeah.
What's up, Kareem?
It's good.
Also, hello, Kuroneko. Oh, I don't even know who. Are they in the Melty Blood Discord? I don't know. Anyway,
Me neither.
Anyway, I was going to look at what was I thinking? Yeah, I think it's Yura.
Shots, right?
Yeah, Yura. He's been again. I said this like an hour ago. I think either that or 30 minutes ago. I can't even remember how long I've been streaming. Let me double check.
It's only been a few.
Dang, it's been an hour.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I said this like an hour ago, but Yura is like the HSAS GOAT. He's been playing this game, or he was playing this game for like 8 years, and then he stopped because Melty Blood. If I had to play versus Nero every single day at the Cabs, I would not touch this game either. But you're gonna see,
especially on 4-frame delay.
Yeah. You're going to see that he uses what I talked about earlier about the spacing and neutral, how you're supposed to stand versus C White Len very, very well. And he uses that with HSAT's particular moveset, namely JB Charge and Wave. Wave is something that F Sasuke she has. So she's able to copy that part of the game plan. But the bullying C White Len in the air is a lot harder for FSATs because she doesn't have like whiff cancelable normals in the air, and she doesn't have the broken JB that HSATs has. So you're gonna see in this replay. Let me double check to make sure I'm actually streaming the replay. Yeah, okay. Phew, yeah. I caught it. I knew it after yesterday when I was like I was muted the whole entire day for like I was looking over this replay and studying stuff, and I was like, man, I have to unlist and delete this now. And I was like, that sucks. Okay. So he gets hit here. I don't even remember why. I think he got counter hit by a nice 2B punish. But that wave here that I'm talking about, he's standing in the anti-C White lens zone where he can dash in reaction to ice. He gives up a little bit of space because he thinks Yura thinks that this dude is going to like jump and be aggressive or whatever. The C White lens smart. They're not aggressing that hard. Because that's what this character is supposed to do. So he gets a dash up wave on a 2B. Because that's that's ice counter hit. Yeah, that's ice. Okay. So he gets that. No combo. He reacts to it late. I don't know the pickup for this. I'm very sorry for the Sasukis. I'm probably offending when I say drops the combo. When someone's going to say, like, there's no combo here.
Yeah, there's no combo on that. It might be just too late.
Anyway, he chases a little too hard with this dash 2B. Oh, that's unfortunate. He gets mixed by the fake DP here. Because he misspaces his 2B, so he does like a delay 2C, and by the time that it's recovered, 2C Sats is extremely, has a billion recovery frames. It's really easy to counter hit.
Yeah.
So full combo, gets thrown in the corner. This character sucks. She has to meet it with 2B, and she tries to get a little greedy. So Yura knows that, so he's just gonna jump out. This reaction check to the dash, if you ever watch JP footage of C White Len, they never get it because, again, 4-frame delay. I couldn't react to this on... It's hard on PC, but it's like impossible on wearing wide. Like, they're just going to let them get away with that. That piece of advice doesn't apply to JP Cap footage. But what you're going to see here is how he boxes C White Len. So he does the 5C meaty, which is important because that move has clash on it, so it's just going to clash the DP, which is why they didn't go for it there. See, and that's what I was talking about earlier. 421C ice cheat and pressure gaps like that, it's annoying, but he now knows that this opponent might be prone to doing it. Like, first time, you're just gapping Jada. Plus, all you have to deal with is ice throw into, like, there's no real mix-up here. Actually, there might be a JP exclusive
delayed
ring wide mix-up, because I saw that in, like, versus Ampan Sikoa, because I was studying that yesterday as well. But, like, yeah, they're just gonna go for double overhead. There's no real mix here.
Bunker is crazy.
This is JP CAD footage on the H-Man, bro. He can't react to this. He's like, bro, I'm not blocking.
Like, I'm getting out of this.
So, if you're on PC, you can react to this really easy. If you ever see a C White Len ID at you, remember that's a double overhead. I forgot this yesterday, and I felt so stupid. Because I was getting hit by the double overhead like twice, and I was like, alright, this character's cheap, and she can do that. But at least there's no mix-up, because her low is so slow that you can just always just go for the double overhead block. Right now, they're kind of playing mix-up the game. Yeah, he's trying to not block. He's just bunker and wake up again. Mistimes the 5C, he's mad. Yeah, he's getting the C White Len tilt. But that JB,
hey.
Like, this is crazy considering the fact that he's the one in the corner here. Because he does this later in the set too, where the positions are slightly reversed. He's standing right here and the opponent's in the corner, and he'll catch like DP something, or like just try to jump out of the corner with a very well-timed JB charge. But he does it here too, and it's like, wow, he knows the matchup.
So good.
That and his character's button is just like silly. Full combo. Nothing like super crazy. I'm like 90% sure. No, he doesn't have meter. He couldn't have killed. My bad. But so you see where he's standing, right? He backs up a little bit, like he does this to cover DP. Backs up. He's in the zone. He's close enough to the corner that if he tries to do like basketball, he can walk underneath it and force the C White Len to do something, because he's just gonna be right here, being like, "What's up?" But he's far away enough that he doesn't have to worry about like immediately drop down DP, because it's gonna whiff. So you can see him back up a little bit. He sees a basketball and he pulls up 5A. That was slightly risky because, you know, DP 4-frame DP means you always have to. But sometimes you just gotta. Yeah. Basic block string. Really good JB. I say really good, but it's also this character being slightly carried here. Because any other character we got hit by that. And
so carried.
But he plays better in this, yeah.
White Len played that situation correctly.
So he's just spamming wave here. He's staying in the anti-C White Len zone about 3 character lengths away, right? And he's catching 2B, ice. All of those options are being covered by this wave. And he's trying to force her into the corner so it's easier to pick up those call-outs into actual Okizeme. This is how most characters are going to play that aren't as carried as C White Len. They have something that hits this mid-range option, and C White Len 2B extends a lot of green, so you catch it with something like... The honest character that comes to my mind is Tono. So Tono will 2C here. He catches the extended green. He like 2A's her a bunch on the ground, like OTG's her, pulls her a little closer to the corner, and he lets her go free, and he's again in the zone. He's in the mid-range zone where it's scary for her to try to do this ice. But here Yura kind of makes a mistake. Like he's in the zone, but this wave pushes him out of like the anti-C White Len zone, so he's far enough that the C White Len gets away with walking back a little more. They're creating more space. The C White Len also knows that if people are like right here, they're this distance away from the stats, their life becomes a living hell. So they're going to play around that, of course. So she walks backwards, creates some space, and then she pulls up with some ice protection.
Double overhead.
Honestly, the double overhead's blockable on ring wide as well. There's like no real mix there, not even on ring wide. That was a greedy burst, but did it text the burst? He texted the burst. Yeah, that's why. Okay.
Oh.
That was a greedier tech than the burst, frankly. Someone pinged me in something. Who pinged? Oh. I got pinged in my Grand Blue.
Damn.
Oh, someone is telling me how to farm CFO. That's not important though. What was it doing? Right, yeah. So he got greedy with that burst. Here I don't know how this Clash works because Clash is whack because it's different on a lot of different characters. I'm pretty sure if he buffered a 5A underneath here, the C White Land was smoked. But he buffered. He went for 2C, I think, on reaction to the Clash because he didn't buffer it. Bro, I have a blister. Whatever. No mix. Again, just block. The mix is left, right, but the orb is going to give you block strength. Yeah. He doesn't know that, though. Also, that 5A might have been delayed enough that it might have hit cross-up. Still, it's relatively blockable. The stuff this character does mid-screen is mostly blockable. There's like a bunch of gimmicks, quote-unquote, that aren't...
DP? Hold on. Go back to that combo. Okay, yeah. No,
This character has a bunch of gimmicks that are mix-ups if you don't know about the gimmicks, but most of them are like relatively self-explanatory. Like, you know this character is the Mirage character because everything she does is fake. See, and he IDs in the zone, and then he just waves immediately to check her. Can't press anything now. S-Stats Wave and H-Stats Wave might be super strong tools of this matchup. Because, again, this character's job, her whole thing is getting a life lead and not interacting with you for 90 seconds as you tilt out of control. So she wants you to run randomly into DPs, engage with her silly defense.
oh my god,
Yeah.
the JC. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's just really good at using JBE charge and just regular. That was actually really good. Why he...
Really good at just using its normals.
Yeah. His normals and wave, because wave allows him to pull up a little closer. And he was like he was out. He knew he was like, dang, I know your ass is gonna volleyball. He was like, no, stop it.
Nope. That's great. He went all the way up.
Oh wait.
Oh, and 214
And he has life lead, so he doesn't have to do anything anymore. He has to stall out like for 70 seconds, so he can play it safe on defense as much as possible can. But on ring wide, that's not as solid a strategy because again, ring wide is a lot harder to react to stuff. Extra 4-6 frames. So he gets thrown here because he gets the dash reset. That's fake, and he knows it's fake, so he hits the most broken 5A in the game. He realized he looked at his meter and he was like, "Oh, I don't have combo." He looked at his meter, like, "Oh shoot." He could have gotten screwed over here. There's like more replays of him doing this to other White Lands, but again, I've been doing this for like a little over an hour, so I think that's
yeah. Go ahead. And...
yeah.
That's some good knowledge, though.
Yeah, so that's how you deal with C White Land. Of course, me talking about it, it might feel like you gotta go into practice mode and train. Especially versus stuff like the DP punish. You can see I was messing it up a bunch. And I practiced it for like an hour one day. Because I was like, man, I'm never going to get hit by random, quote unquote, 4-2-1. No, 2-1-4 into 2-3-6. And I think I land it in this set, but I don't even get a punish. Like, I just get the
counter hit?
Yeah, I just get the counter hit, and she stops going for it like almost immediately afterwards. I think it's here. I don't even remember where it is in the set. I probably should have like time stamped it or something. Because if you can do it like even semi consistently, you're forcing them to like just not do it on the DP anymore. Yeah, this sits too long for me to go through and search for it.
No, that's good. That's good. It's good. I get you.
What do I want to do now? I might just play a multi set or whatever. Cause I talked about multi for an hour. I'll play versus Tommy, I think. Of course, let me move my thing off that tab. I'll do like a set versus Tommy, and maybe if someone else is down, I'll play versus them. And then I think I'll just stop streaming. Oh, he's playing versus someone already. Dang, is the whole place full? I could play versus Ray, I think.
Yeah, Rays.
I don't know if they like me. I think I said something like kind of rude to them once. So I don't know. Well, whatever. Who cares? Fine. Let me move this off. It's not on OBS, but I still want to be safe, I think. Sea of Stars soundtrack is so good. Did I forget my Google password again? I think I did. Whatever, who cares? Okay, is it like this? Where's that scene? Okay. Am I streaming this game? Honestly, I might just end the Discord stream because I hate streaming. Because it runs weird. Let's see if it still runs weird. It might. I think it will. It looks fine. I don't know if it's still fine on the Discord stream, but it looks fine for me. Slightly out. Okay, the decision to run at me out of the corner is interesting, actually. No full combo from that's interesting, too. Fuzzy, but no confirm. This is fake. Oh, it's never mind, it's real. But it's fake that I didn't have to worry about it.
Damn.
Wow. This character's JB is silly, but that's to be expected.
Look at all them repeats.
Fuzzy temp that goes wrong. Yep. I saw the 5C anti-air coming. Or like the 5H check, really, not anti-air on the tech. My JB's... This matchup's annoying because I'm out of practice on dealing... But you're not supposed... Yeah, that's a bad habit of mine. Versus Len. My character can't jump in on Len like at all. So I have to use bombs to get in. That and the fact Lens will always ID button at you. And JB them away. That's nice 5A trade for me. I should be buffering air dash underneath these 5Bs. That's plus, I forgot. That's screwed. That's bad. They don't go for throw that often. Misinput, of course.
Oh, still got it.
Totally planned. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. I got really lucky there. I did the wrong combo. Wrong combo again. Got the one frame, didn't get that one. This isn't real on Len. There's like an invalid somewhere there. I should memorize that spacing for something later. Cause that spacing, the 3C that was mashed with me completely, and I probably could have reacted to it if I was expecting it to live. So I'll probably look at the stream a little bit. Also, I don't know how to give chapters to streams. But I messed up my one frame. Like, can you go to streams and add like chapters and stuff like they do on the YouTube videos? Because I probably should like chapter this properly.
I don't know, but you could probably. Let me see if I could.
Bruh, I feel like Discord streaming is causing some of my inputs to drop, but I'm not. I don't want to. John, unnecessarily. So I'm like, oh, that was the most obvious throw ever. I should have been able to tech that. Whatever. That was like the only throw they went for this entire set, though. So. I have heat. Yep.
Wow.
The pressure's not bad, but it's too loose. There's too many points where I can just hold up. That was a really hard claw on the mash, which is why I was able to get like a real good combo there. At least I would have been able to if I didn't drop the combo at the end. Could have teched that one, but he didn't know. Small knowledge check on the... Most people don't know how HQL OTG works, so I'm generally safe on those.
Right.
Hey, real combo. We get we got those?
What the hell?
Right. Drop the ending. Len Hurtbox moment. And Len Hurtbox moment times 2. Okay, that's not far enough. Because I was trying to bait the 3C there, which is why I was holding back. Again, I think I might have to just do one single hit 2B instead of both hits. Because I was trying to bait out the 3C with that, but I'm too close. I think the second hit's just moving me just close enough that my hurt box is still extended from the 2B. Or something like that. Maybe it would if I stand blocked it. I don't know. Yeah, they're kind of getting filtered by JB right now. Bro, I got these. Oh, that's... I mistimed the bomb there. He didn't know that, though, so I guess it worked. He's mashing really hard on defense. But I guess he stopped there after getting hit out twice. Bro, I'm so busy trying to make sure I'm saying my thoughts out loud about why I'm doing what I'm doing that I flopped that combo up. That's dead.
Wow.
Bro, Sajam, I don't know how he's able to play so good and talk while he does it. Like, I tried to like record myself talking about something random while I played like Chase, and I got mad because I was losing. I was like, I had to lock in. I just turned it off. I was like, bro, I'm just gonna not talking when this set, bro. I'm so like I was. That.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was fucked up. That confirmed was all kinds of fucked up.
He keeps air dodging to not deal with JB. That does. I should be able to.
Well, the thing about Murray is that, like, he does this with, like, all of his characters, I think, where he just wants to position on top of you always.
I mean, he plays Len as his main. Is it he? Please don't tell me I'm messing up.
What is it? I saw him on his seesaw on the other
Bro, I
day,
got hit. Oops, my bad.
and he does pretty
Pulling
much the
up.
same thing.
Still plays this
Yeah.
game.
58.
Crazy.
He's like, he's trying to position around JB, but he still wants to like jump at me. I might lose this one
he
though.
wants his.
Oh, that was almost. Bro, I got Kamoni dashed.
Oh, I hate that.
I knew that extra JB was gonna cost that combo.
Like, how do you do this shit like all the time?
Hours of training mode.
Like,
That's.
High like execution character, just constantly every combo you just doing shit. I couldn't do that shit. Like multiple one frame links, just not for my fingers.
Bro, I knew that. Bro, I was like, this star's fake, and I hate when I do that, man. Legit, just hours of training mode. I came from like speedrunning Sonic Advance 3 and Sonic Mania, and those games aren't exactly like the hardest ones in the series or whatever, but I still had to do like a bunch of tough stuff. Because in Sonic Advance 3, I think like my favorite stage to like run was like an old stage where it used to be Sonic plus Cream. This is like a completely off tangent story, but hey, it's my stream.
Yeah, no, I
do.
get you.
So the old good team used to be Sonic and Cream, and then it became Sonic and Amy, and I was like, dang, this team is lame. I don't want to play this. I'll just play Sonic and Cream. And then as I was like routing the stage again as Sonic plus Cream, I found like a frame perfect glitch on accident. And it's like,
That's crazy, bro.
and then
Wow.
and then I was like, I want to use this as Sonic as Cream, and then it turns out you can't use it as Sonic as Cream. You have to use Knuckles and Cream. But
Wow.
if you use Knuckles and Cream, you save like 2 minutes over the current like world
2
record.
minutes?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it was like it's a long ass stage, and then the glitch allows you to just glide to the end of the stage.
That's good. That's just a Knuckles thing, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like Knuckles is like suboptimal because you know Sonic is always the optimal character to run.
yeah. Ideally, you always have Sonic on your team unless the stage is like super vertical, and then you do something like Tails plus Sonic. Like Tails plus Sonic and Sonic plus Tails are like the two go-to teams. At least they were until Amy plus Sonic took over everything. You run that team on like every single stage, and I thought the stage that team was boring, so I just
What's even good about Amy? Is it like the hammer?
it's legit just the hammer times 2 momentum on the springs in Sonic Advance 3 is crazy. I knew that was a fuzzy, and I still. Oh, I saw a counter hit flash. I almost thought.
Yeah, not the rollback.
Bro, Len is so cheap when he hits you in the air and then she starts air tech chasing you. I'm dead. Or at least I would have been dead. That's minus. I just have to not interact with ice until I get my HP back.
Oh, here we go. That command grab is long as fuck.
Yeah, it hits green, not red, so and oppositional markers.
So, what is? How big is? Wow, you actually stole that round back.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I I hate Len. Actually, I don't like playing versus any character in this game. People think I'm like joking or whatever, or that I like secretly hate Melty Blood. But no, bro. I just like running my shit. I like running my offense, bro. Like when when I'm doing like okay versus Skeleton or Ops or whatever, I'm like, dang, this game's kind of cool. But like when I'm losing like 10 something or like. Or
the bomb and the JC hit same frame.
Oh, that was a misinput. I thought he'd move. Oh, I knew he was gonna. I knew he was gonna press the button. I delayed my JV. I should have like done that immediately. Should have just rapid fired it. This is not good. I need to play for heat. Luckily, he's doing a long combo that gives me like 1 billion red health. And then he does the wackest ice ever. Actually, the function immediately.
And then just the standstill 5A.
Because I knew he was going to land on me, bro. I mean... I shouldn't dash there. I should have just J8'd. Yeah. Too close. I should probably be shielding those JCs, but I don't want to mess up the timing. Bro, he forward air checks at me. Like, bro. Like, bro.
That's fucking crazy.
Those 23K games that I played on this character have made versus some people that like super obvious in what they want to do on their game plan relatively easy. Helps that Kohaku, but I could probably win versus him. I could probably win him.
Every input with a JB is crazy.
I mean, only play as well as it takes to win the set. Like a couple of months ago, I probably wouldn't have JB'd him at all, and he would have like ticked me off. But now I know that like if they're gonna approach me like that, I'll just JB. Like if you watch my old, I have the bomb messed it up. If you watch my old footage, I didn't JB a lot because JB has this tendency to like randomly get counter hit by stuff. Like you saw it earlier today when it got randomly counter hit by like the back ice and neutral or whatever. And it's like stuff like that used to happen to me when I was new. Because people back then, they were like a lot less useful with their advice. So they just tell me stuff like just JB constantly or whatever. And when you're new, you don't know how to like place that button. Like I am right now. Like it's not exactly like rocket science on how to place it, but new F-core.
The applications by people just saying, you know, just JB, just do this.
This is... Oh, he didn't know it was fake. Okay. I need to remember... I need to see to stop. Because anytime I do, like, a fake bateau loop, I can tell, like, immediately that's fake, and I just go for it anyway. And, like, most people, they can't tell, so...
Oh, I got a gamer.
I may play versus Skeleton if he's still available in, like, 2 minutes. I'll just do a baby combo that was fake, whatever. Okay, he 2A mashed there, which is interesting. I was expecting like a 3C mash, which is why I blocked. Tech, because I have meter. That was on accident, but we take those. Bro, I hate it when people do, wrong combo. Slightly too late. What was I saying? I hate it when people do, like, delay jump to beat that setup. To beat that setup, I say, as if they don't get air unblockable immediately afterwards, like, 100% of the time. Like, I have a doc on how to beat the setup, and it legit tells you to not delay jump, because what you're doing is you're gonna get yourself air unblockable. Like, I legit wrote a guide on how to beat the setup, and people they just do the one thing I tell them to not do. A trillion ways to gamble versus the setup, but people will... Oh, that was a standing hit.
Mm-hmm.
They'll do the one thing I tell them to not do. Consistently. Because Ray, the entire time, has just delay jumped the setup. I could, like, just delay button him and, like, destroy him with, like, 6k, but... That's, like, effort. Gotta think now. I'm so lucky that they're not catching on that I am more than willing to block. At least the offense they're dishing out. Boom. We're hitting the point where JC can start filtering and doing the work for me. But they're so filtered or focused on playing against JB that they're putting themselves in spots that JC just... This character's air normals are good. At least in air-to-air. I love this Soki's anime. It was fake, but whatever. Should be the last round, assuming I don't get gooped because I don't have meter. Nice 5C. Don't tech. Yeah. Oh, my JB didn't come out. Trying to hit him out of heat. Because he doesn't go for throws, so I'm not really worried about that. Like, if he started shimming me out of nowhere there, he'd probably open me up a ton. I forgot what combo I wanted to go for. Fake, but he didn't realize it. Len's weird because her thing is delayed. She's also weird that you have to delay the initial 5B. Don't tech. Yeah. Good games. Skeletons in game as expected. Boom, 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 boom. And I think that's it, honestly. I don't have anything else to say about Sea White Land. I played the match Melty Blood, and I don't really feel like hosting randomly. This went on for longer than I thought it would go on for, frankly. I might be back in the afternoon if I feel like playing Melty Blood again. But until then.
Alright, yeah, GG's, man.
GG's Saray, and
You guys had fun.
I like talking about Melty Blood, so I guess, even though it's lame, I guess I could say I have fun talking about it for like an hour.
Yeah, no, I definitely enjoy having like actual conversations about this game.
Yeah, it's rare in LFGNA. Bro, I hate LFGNA so much sometimes, but it's also my chat with a heart. It's a love-hate relationship with LFGNA because people are willing to talk about the game in there in very specific circumstances. When it's tournament day in LGNA, bro, that's my favorite day in LGNA when there's like a tournament going on and people are playing. Bro, just meet me at LGNA during that. I'm hyped.
Yeah, but I'm a dip too, shit. GG's.
See ya. Well, I might be back in the afternoon. We'll see.
Yeah, see you guys later.
Yeah.